bit of middling in his third race. Aaron Walker started really well and then had a retirement in his second race. Came back with a second place finish. Consistency for Harry Platten, though. A second, a sixth and a win. He will start this one from pole. Sam Heading,
Good
a
showing.
trio of third place finishes. In fact, look at that. Third in qualifying and third in each one of his heat races.
Yeah. That is Michael Rapsey, you can see there. Didn't have the best stay yesterday. It was 26th, 25th and 16th. So progressively got better as the day moved on. Yes. But it's going to be a hard day's work today, isn't it?
Yes, 27 drivers in Senior X30, including the defending O-Plate champion Gus Lawrence. There's Derek Morgan. Well, that's number 73. That's not Derek Morgan. That's Harry Torpey for the MDL team. Derek Morgan just in front of Torpey. Morgan coming back to the X30 class. He spent most of the year in KZ2.
Yes, indeed. There you can see Alessandro Serenetti in the 96. Again, not the best performance we've seen from Serenetti. He qualified P10, so it was a good qualifying, but then I think it was a retirement in the first heat, 21st, and then a solid 8th in the third heat. So
Serenetti's been very quick, just struggled to get the cart to the end of the race.
Exactly, yeah. So hopefully today it'll all be about just trying to get that move done. There's Harvey Ryby.
Number 71 cart, first year senior driver. Hard to believe he's been around a long time as Harvey.
He has, yeah. But there's Mr. Fleming.
Tom Fleming with, just sitting and waiting. So again, quiet day for Tom Fleming. Reggie Dewey, another one had a quiet day yesterday. And some of that we think is tyre conservation. With 3 heats, 2 pre-finals before the final. A lot of these drivers are sort of going as easy as possible on their tyres, which is why we've got several sort of pre-race favourites. I mean, okay, Walker had a retirement there, but on row 4. Fleming and Dewey on row 5. So again, not necessarily because they're 9th and 10th fastest, just because they just saved their rubber.
Some fantastic trainers there for
Sam Heading's mechanic. The MDL mechanic there. Good effort. A mauve colour. But here we go. Here's the starting lineup for Senior X30 pre-final 1.
Harry Platten and Sam Heading, they will go from row number 1. Sam Shaw and Marcus Littlewood go from row 2.
On row number 3, we have Gus Lawrence and Kalai Atkins. On row 4, Aaron Walker and Caden McQueen.
Thomas Fleming and Reggie Dewey, who had a breakdown in this morning's warm-up.
Puncture it was.
Puncture it was. Cool. He starts from row 10. Row 5, sorry. JP Slater and Louis Johnson Cool go from row 6.
Row number 7, Harvey Ryby and Lucas Ellingham. Lucas didn't start one of his races yesterday.
No, he didn't.
Derek Morgan, Aaron Brown, privateer driver on row number 8.
Harry Torpey and Alessandro Serenetti go from row 9. Christopher Bingham and Thomas Pryor, they round out the top 20 on row 10.
Row number 11, Stephanie Hobika and Ty Stansfield. We saw Ty lose a wheel in qualifying this morning. Sam Lewis and Lewis Mackey all the way back on row number 12.
Stephen DeKaiser and Michael Rapsey go from row 13. Reese Newburn rounds out the field. Shotgun at the back on row 14. Like we were saying, 27 karts in this grid. And it is a full grid in this one. Everyone out on circuit. So good to see, because yesterday we had drivers not going out in one of their heats.
Lucas Ellingham failed to start one of his races. I'm just looking up and see where other drivers. Lewis Mackey, he had a terrible day yesterday. Two retirements for Lewis Mackey, making an occasional return to the cockpit in the number 8 seed kart this year. But I mean, look at consistency. Harry Platten, I mean, he's having a fantastic season. He's third in the British Championship. He won the GP plate. He defended his GP plate title, and he won the Little Green Man Championship this year. Alongside him, Sam Heading, 5th in this year's British Championship standings, 4th at Little Green Man, didn't do Kart Masters, and that's a really wise decision. They were gutted they missed it, Sam and his dad Mark, but they've saved their pennies, and he's come back really strong. He followed up Kart Master with his first podium in the British Championship and then his first win. Here we go then. Into tram lines, lights are out, we're off and racing. And it's a poor start from Platten, it's a great start from Sam Heading. Oh, and a spin, that's Gus Lawrence getting sideways. And one of the premium karting karts going over the grass, but they somehow all managed to save it.
I do not know how Gus Lawrence managed to save that one. He was a full 90 degrees in the middle of the track and then pulled it back. That was a fantastic bit of kart control he had there through the Bruno Ferrari S's, but into the braking zone for the first time at hairpin 1. Everyone squeezing to the inside, but no major lunges, and everyone making it out the exit fine.
I mean, if Gus Lawrence hadn't saved that, then he would have been sideways with about 15 to 20 karts bearing down on him, going underneath the bridge, which doesn't bear thinking about. But it's Heading leads, Littlewood in second, and somebody going grass tracking through the Fullerton S's there. Clyde Atkins is up in the P3. Then the poles at Harry Platten only fourth, and again, was Platten just slow away, or did Heading get too much of a jump start? We'll have to see if there's an investigation later on. But the top 5 karts are all clear, with McQueen in the number 6 kart, rounding out the lead group.
Yes, indeed. So good start for the entire field then, as Platten now on the offensive, recovering from that poor start. Now back up into P3. Coming off the bridge now, and you can see Marcus Littlewood all over the back of Sam Heading. Now, these two were having a great duel yesterday. Two drivers that we wouldn't usually see at the sharper end of the field in these sorts of one-off events, and it's great to see them here now. Littlewood and Heading having a fantastic little scrap. Caden McQueen, we didn't speak much of him yesterday. He was always in that mid-pack sort of lower down, wasn't he?
Saving his tyres was Caden. He had a 10th, a 9th and a 7th. Qualified 15th, improved steadily every single race. And I think that of the top 4 that you're looking at on your screen, McQueen's tyres are in the best shape. Just the way he was driving yesterday, I know he took a little bit of time to get used to the X30s. He's not driving the X30 much this season, but again, just very solid and unspectacular as a change for the lead.
Yeah, Littlewood down the inside through turn number 1, nicely timed, well executed, and Platten follows through as well, because you could sense the vulnerability there from Heading, and Caden McQueen goes through as well. Bit further back, you can see Reggie Dewey side by side with Tom Fleming. That is the battle for about 6th, 7th, 8th and 9th on your screens there, as once again down the inside, Cali Atkins coming into play now as well.
Now McQueen, a lap or two ago, he was the back of the lead group in 5th position. He's now moved himself to 3rd place without actually doing anything. He has just, again, allowed the moves to come to him. He hasn't forced the issue. And that is, and there's a problem for Ty Stansfield, and that is a very badly damaged rear bumper.
Yes, indeed.
There will obviously be a kart with a nose cone of having a similar sort of issue, I would imagine. So Ty Stansfield will be the first retirement of the race. 2, 4, 6, 7 drivers in the lead group. At the back of this lead group, the number 99 kart of Lucas Ellingham, the Jack Dex Racing driver, not competing in the British Championship this year, or the little green man, but finished 12th at Kartmasters.
Yes, indeed. Ty Stansfield goes across the line, unaware that that rear bumper has fallen off, so he gets the meatball flag. Lewis Mackey, though, fastest lap of the race, the number 8 seat, currently in 16th place, making his way through the field from the back of the grid. Good to see. And again, Heading just saying they're communicating with Atkins just to say, come on, let's not do anything rash here, as Reggie Dewey goes down the inside. And was that Walker? It is Walker. Aaron Walker looking to the inside of Marcus Littlewood into the Fullerton S's, but failing to do so also. Ellingham's still there as well. So nice close-knit battle here for everyone, but no one fully committing to any moves. We are in that sort of mid-pack stage of the race where nothing much is going to happen. You may see an overtake here or there, but I think this is all technical what we're seeing now, because your top 2 have broken away.
And McQueen has just moved into P2. He's gone from P5 to P4 to P3 to P2. We haven't even noticed it. Now, Gus Lawrence is trying to fight back after his very scary...
and Littlewood!
And that was just on the outside going into turn number 3. And obviously rear wheel to rear wheel contact. And that is Littlewood spat out into the grass. He gets going again. Now, who was that with? I think that may have been with Atkins, possibly, who was also dropped back. You see Atkins going in on the number 96 of Serenetti. And Sam Heading gets shuffled wide in a 3-wide maneuver. Reggie Dewey picks up a couple of places. I have to say, I mean, Thomas Fleming, again, I would put Fleming in the McQueen and Dewey camp of just having a very quiet, unannounced day. There's Sam Shaw in the number 16 premium karting entry. Slowly going about their business. So, I mean, watch for Fleming in the 3, Dewey in the 66, and McQueen in the 6 to get quicker and quicker as the day progresses. And watch for some of the other drivers who we were really seeing in the thick of the action yesterday, potentially going slower and slower as their tyres run out of grip.
Yes, of course. So 4 minutes to go, 4.5 minutes past that one additional lap. Across the line there, you saw Louis Johnson-Cool just trying to get past Derek Morgan across the bridge. Best lap as well for Louis Johnson-Cool. So continued with that momentum, got the position done straight away, not falling in behind, losing all that pace. So good running there. And I'd have to say, I think Ellingham is catching up to the back of McQueen and Platten.
Very, very good job from Lucas Ellingham. I was about to say he's popped up to the 3rd position. I mean, a quick look back there. We've lost Stansfield. Marcus Littlebird is down to 24th position after his incident. Louis Johnson-Cool is down to 16th. Lewis Mackey is up to 12th. Gus Lawrence is 11th. Sam Shaw has slipped back to 10th. Sam Heading has fallen all the way back to 9th. So within this race, we've had a list of contenders at the start of the race. They've all fallen back. And now we're left with McQueen. For the first time all weekend, Caden McQueen takes the lead, and Ellingham trying to go around the outside of Harry. What a move from Lucas Ellingham into P2.
Yeah, that was a very, very brave move there. I've not actually seen that one done many times before.
No.
Because you really squeeze to the inside apex as you exit the tunnel, and that Marshall hut gets very, very close to you as Gus Lawrence says the fastest lap of the race is Dewey sends it down the inside following Platten through and instantly communicates to Walker just to say, come on, let's just get down this inside and see what we can do.
And Thomas Fleming in the number 3 cart now coming into play with 3.5 minutes left. I think that the reason that Ellingham was able to make that move is, here comes Reggie Dewey. Mr. Excitement now beginning to, yesterday was excitement with a lowercase e.
Yeah.
I think he's getting the capital E out for today.
Yes.
But, like I said, the 3 drivers who really looked after their tyres yesterday, McQueen, Dewey and Fleming. And with 3 minutes to go in the first pre-final, they run 1st, 3rd and 5th.
Yeah.
And they're getting quicker.
They are indeed. That gap, though, between McQueen, Ellingham and Dewey, that's now 1 second in total, 1.3 as well as they go across the line. So it updates once more. So that's a lot of real estate that they've got to try and close up. But I think, no, it's not going to happen as Walker.
I don't even think that Dewey and Fleming will be that bothered at the moment about trying to catch the leaders. No. They've gained ground. This is only... Harry Platten's getting forced backwards. Ellingham was able to make the move on Platten is because when McQueen went for that move, going into the Bruno Ferrari S's, Platten just had to get off the gas momentarily. Here comes Lewis Mackey.
Wow, from the back of the grid, Lewis Mackey, where did he start? Started on the 12th row in P24. So, yeah, all the way up now. Gained, several positions now. So
a lot. Yeah,
yes,
into
number
7th, so he's gained about 15, 16 places.
He's in P6 now as he crosses the line, as pulling out Derek Morgan there.
Harry Platten's in trouble. Harry Platten is in trouble. I'm not sure if there might even be a slow puncture on that kart, or if something happened as McQueen made the move. Something happened to Platten, and he's just not been able to regain any momentum. I don't think that Dewey and Fleming will be that bothered with trying to catch these top 2. Why? Because they've gained lots of places. They've got 1 pre-final with a good result. Let's just save those tyres again.
Yeah,
Let's save those tyres again. And again, Ellingham and McQueen, likewise. Lucas Ellingham still pointing to Caden McQueen saying, no, let's go. Obviously, Lucas would like to win, but the bigger picture... 5-second penalty for Aaron Walker. That will throw a cat amongst the pigeons. And that, at the moment, if things... with a minute plus a lap to go, Walker would drop from 3rd back to 15th.
Wow, even though they've got that huge gap behind them, unfortunately that is not a 5-second gap. So yeah, it loses all that space. So Pryor with a warning flag as well. Mackey starting to open up that gap between himself and the drivers behind, but Reggie Dewey, fastest lap of the race, 57.72, and he goes for the move as well. So he'll have seen that 5-second board and think, right, okay.
Big graphic display, saying number 15 plus 5 seconds. Yeah,
so get past, you're not in my race anymore, I don't have to worry about you, so let's just go.
Now Walker should just push Dewey along.
Yeah, should.
That's what he should do, to try and get as much gap space between himself and the chasing pack. And at the moment, he's not looking to try and pass Reggie. No, privateer driver number 66. And again, Reggie finished 3rd at Kart Masters, 2nd in the Little Green Man this year. We don't see Reggie in the British Championship. 10 seconds to go. McQueen and Ellingham still lead. Dewey only 1 second down with Walker pushing him along.
Indeed. So keep a close eye on that one. Timer strike 0 and no changes in this top section right now as Dewey, once again, fastest lap of the race, but he's not going to have enough time to close that one, especially if these two don't battle. And judging by those hand gestures from Ellingham, they're not going to. So I suspect the order that you see here will go through the rest of the race. Now, as the car pulled off at the
22 Evolve kart of Sam Lewis. We've also lost Sam Heading, who is retired.
Yeah,
so he was going backwards, and then there's obviously something has developed mechanically with the kart, and it is race over for Sam Heading.
That is a shame.
So the clock strikes you. Look back, Marcus Littlewood's still only 22nd after that spin. Harry Platten has dropped all the way back to 15th. Gus Lawrence has fallen back again to 13th. I thought that after that first lap incident, Gus Lawrence was coming up to the pack, but he's fallen back again. And Ellingham again, just as they start the last lap, just saying to
don't worry.
Go, let's just go.
P1, P2, it's only a pre-final, you know. Best results from the second one as well, put it together. I'd like to start on the front or second row, you know,
and of course, Ellingham
in the
does
final.
have the advantage of not taking the start in one of his heat races, so his tyres are looking good as well.
Exactly that. So
Walker retired from one of his heat races, so it's all about tyre life.
It really is, because obviously they have the one set throughout the entire day, and of course, there's the threat of a potential shower maybe today. I mean, the weather says no.
The weather says no,
but the clouds say yes.
My eyes say potentially yes.
Yes, so we'll have to keep an eye on that one. But for these two here, no dramas whatsoever. Get to the front, no problem at all, and only a few more corners to go for McQueen and Ellingham. Out they go, and checker flag awaits in pre-final one. No dramas whatsoever. Reggie Dewey will take P3. Aaron Walker crosses the line in P4, but of course with that 5-second time penalty sees him dropping back to probably around about... actually, I think no, he's got away with it. I think he's only going to lose one position to Fleming.
Yeah, he's going to finish 5th. You know, that smart driving there from Walker, just following Dewey, not battling with him, pushing him along, and they ended up getting a big 5-second advantage over 6th position Lewis Mackey.
Yeah, so there we go. Smart driving there.
A great drive from Mackey to finish 6th. Serenetti comes home in 7th. Sam Shaw 8th. Kalai Atkins 9th. Harvey Ryby rounds out the top 10. Then we have JP Slater. So 2 privateers in the top 11. Louis Johnson Cool finishes 12th. And then outside the top 12 we have Gus Lawrence, Aaron Brown, Derek Morgan, Harry Torpy, Rhys Newburn, Harry Platten down in 18th. Marcus Littlewood 19th. Thomas Pryor completes the top 20. 24 drivers finished, with Sam Lewis, Sam Heading and Ty Stansfield failing to make it home.
There is Aaron Walker coming into the pit lane. Make sure he's all up to code in terms of weight, because that would be another penalty heading his way, and that won't assist him in
that will
sticking
be
with P5.
DQ for being underweight.
But yeah, I think probably a much tamer senior X30 race than what we saw yesterday. Yesterday it was quite busy.
Yeah, yesterday was quite busy, and now we're beginning to see the results of yesterday's busy racing. The drivers that were in the thick of the action all day, Platten, Heading, Shaw, Littlewood. Well, okay, Littlewood, his demise was not self-inflicted, but Sam Shaw, you know, an 8th, a 2nd and a 4th, hard racing yesterday. Faded in this race. Sam Heading, he was fading before he retired, and Harry Platten, again, from pole position, down to 16th. Oh. So excuse a bit of adult language as Reggie Dewey and Caden McQueen. Well, anytime you get Reggie and Caden together, the conversation will be lively. Let's just say that.
I don't know why we stop talking when they're talking, because there's always bound to be something.
No, but I mean, it is interesting. There's Reggie speaking to Derek Morgan, fellow privateer, Del Boy, Lucas Ellingham, going through there. Aaron Walker.